wasn't there a couple hours ago. I didn't hear it fall. I just looked out the window and was like, how about that? At least it didn't land on the chicken coop. We are taking a quick trip out to the garden. Normally right now we would be getting ready for bed for school tomorrow, but it's a Friday. So I thought we have a little bit of time, let's run out to the garden and just see what we can find, because it's been probably a good week or 2 weeks since I've been out and harvested anything in the garden. So first thing, I came out here and I was like, where are my peppers? They're completely buried in here. So I started pulling some of the weeds back, and Ellie said she wanted to get in here and do this. So here's one pepper plant. There's another pepper plant right there. And then I'm gonna walk on the other side and see what I can find. It's just so overgrown right now. What a disaster. I got out here yesterday and was trying to mow a little bit, and the mower kept clogging because the grass is so wet. So the mower kept clogging. I had to keep stopping and cleaning out the mower because the grass is so wet because it's rained every single day. And then as I was trying to mow, I just got like a little section done, and I started hearing thunder rumbling, and in raced a great big storm, and it's been raining on and off all day today. The grass is so high. It's like madness. I mean, I haven't had to water the garden, so my water bill should be really low. Oh my goodness, look, the sweet potatoes have taken over that entire row. That's all plastic under there too.
Where?
You see down the row there? Let's see if we can get through here. Oh my goodness. See, I got my big boots on because I don't want to come across any critters. Oh, there's a nice pepper actually. Let's grab that pepper. Yeah, you can have it. That's a nice looking pepper. Yeah, there you go. It's just a leaf. Here, I'll take the leaf off. Nice looking pepper. Looks good? Yeah, give me a second. Let me see what else is in here real quick. All right, that looks like a nice pepper in there too. You know what? This might sound crazy, but the peppers are probably actually protected from getting sunburned because of all these weeds. Yeah, we can put our peppers right here. I'll put them in a spot, and then we'll grab them all, take them in. Because these are looking real good, actually.
I think I don't know how to walk.
No, well, there's a little bit,
Mommy, look at that.
but no sun damage. They look real good. Yeah, those are sweet potato flowers.
Yeah.
Sweet potatoes are in the morning glory family. Look at all those tomatoes popping up in there. All those cherry tomatoes. Goodness gracious.
I don't know how to get around it.
You don't know how to get around it.
Yeah, that way.
I mean, the pepper plants look good. They're not really producing anything much, but they don't look unhealthy. They look pretty good. I was expecting to come out here and find stuff just gone. I don't look too bad. The corn looks pretty well dried out, but I had just picked a bunch of corn. It's still in the fridge. I haven't processed it yet, but we can go see what we can get off the corn, and whatever's out here dried, that'll be chicken food. All right, so this is our black bean patch. I know the mosquitoes are bad. So the black beans I hadn't got all picked before all the rain started, and they had reseeded themselves. Some of them are starting to form pods. So we're getting I don't know if you can see that, the pods there, but we're getting a second wave of black beans. So this is how tall our weeds are in our garden compared to Ellie. I'm pretty sure my tomatoes are in here somewhere, but Miss Ellie is having a hard time in the garden right now between mosquitoes and spiders and all the things. So I'm gonna take her back inside, and I'll try to come back out early tomorrow, maybe see what we can get.
Whale bug. Does say they have a whale bug?
Yeah, they got a little bug in their web. There's 2 spiders there. There's another one down the way. Pretty big. I think we're just at the point this year where we're at the get what you can get and call it good from the garden point. Because, I mean, end of August, we still have like at least 2 months of growing before frost, but there's a lot of things that just kind of wrap up naturally at this point in the year. And I think August kind of gets to the point where things get really overwhelming when it comes to the garden and harvesting and weeds and all of that. So we're just kind of getting what we can get, calling it good. There's always next year. I have been getting a lot of elderberries, which is great. I'm hoping to be able to, I have some plans maybe to to offer elderberries or products or something. I have to do some research into legalities, but yeah, I'm trying to branch out into doing more from the garden. Good morning, chickens. Good morning, chicks. They're doing really well so far. I had another one of those feeders out here that didn't have the top on, and I don't know if it was the same chick, but one of them kept jumping in head first and getting stuck in the feeder. So we've got just the one feeder right now, but I mean, they grow so fast that you can make something work temporarily, and then I just have to fill it up a couple times a day. And as they get bigger, they'll be eating more, so I may upgrade them to like make a bucket for them with the PVCs and just kind of upgrade them to a larger feeding system. That little chick over there is the one that got itself stuck in the feeder. You can see its poor little neck, but it's doing okay. We finally have a break in the rain to get some grass cut. This is really nice to see the sunshine, but man, this grass is high. And even though it didn't rain today, the grass is still super wet. Patch mode. Now we're gonna hope it doesn't rain today. The skies are blue and there's not really any clouds. Hopefully we won't get any rain today. The sun will dry this grass out and then we can gather it up and use it for our chicken coop. All right. So now this grass is pretty nice and dry. So we're just gonna get the, I don't know what it's called, the bagger on the mower, and we're gonna go back over this all and bag it up. Easy peasy. I've been searching, trying to find if I can get like attachments for, I have a John Deere mower. If I can get attachments for the John Deere that would let me bale up like small bales of hay from the grass, because that would be a really easy way to put, like store the grass that's dried up for winter use, even if it's just for bedding in the chicken coop. It would be really nice, but I haven't come across anything that does that yet. All right, so I'm starting to get the mulch put out on the garden. Even just getting this tiny little patch done feels really good. Like I can get some control back over this garden and do some things. Look at these tiny little tomatoes here. They're like super tiny. I'll tell you what though, this part of the garden that I did not plant at all absolutely makes my heart happy. It's just beautiful, and I didn't plant any of it. It just all came up from stuff from last year. I'll tell you what though, all the rain and cool weather this year, well, like there was a stretch where it was hot, but most of the spring and August has been pretty cool comparatively. The poison ivy and Virginia creeper is absolutely nuts, and I am very allergic to Virginia creeper, if you can tell, but this is all Virginia creeper all along the fence line. This is all Virginia creeper. I've got to figure out if I can get like a, I don't know, if there's something I can spray on it that's not going to hurt the garden, because I've tried pulling it out by hand and being very careful to keep like all of my skin covered, and I still get it, and when I get it, it is bad for like 6 weeks. It's really bad, and it spreads all over. And there's a patch like on the front fence line of poison ivy that's pretty big. So I've been working on trying to tear the fence line out, but doing it really carefully. Well, it's hard work pulling out fence line, but trying not to touch any of it. So Caspian got moved out of the front yard of the house. I don't know what you call it. It's not technically a pasture, but we use it as one. He got moved out of there last night, so we're gonna mow it down and get it looking back like yard again. There's a part of me that really wants to focus solely on the big garden and getting it completely back into shape until it's completed. And then there's another part of me that wants to stop the big garden and just focus on all the small tasks that need to get done, so then I can feel like I'm completing stuff. But that's where I really struggle, is I can put my focus 100%. This is the thing that I do. But when it comes to breaking my focus into a bunch of different areas, that's where I really struggle, is trying to do all the things and do all of them well. I struggle with that. That's not my strong suit. So we're gonna go mow and then we'll see what's next. I was thinking though, even though the border of the garden is like super grown up, and I was just looking at some pictures from like 2 years ago of the garden and there was nothing on the fence line at all, it does feel very secret garden-ish when you walk into it, because the border on the fence line around the garden is so high. So there's that, and that feels nice and like private, because I do like some privacy. I don't like everybody staring at me. So yeah, that's that. But yeah, trying to work on getting the fence line taken down and cleaned up, and I probably won't put it back up in all honesty, because it's just a pain in the butt to try to keep it maintained. Like, it was pretty good for like 3 years, and this year it's just completely overgrown. It's just ugh. And I don't want to spray a bunch of chemicals in my garden to keep the fence line down. Oh well. Starting to look a little bit better. I pulled the rest of the border out of this garden because there was still a bit of it left. Whew. So I still got onions in here and rose bushes and irises. There may be daffodils in there and stuff too, but I'm going to go around the obvious plants but mow the rest of it down. But yeah, it's looking a lot better. This grass is thick. I really wish I could find like a small baler or something, because I hate for it to all go to waste. But yeah, so I got the borders pulled out, put them around the trees, get the trees mulched, get all that area over there mowed down. Yeah, it's looking good. One of these mows is going to be the last mow of the season, and we're not going to know it until after it's gone and everything turns brown and sad for winter. But it's coming soon. We won't have much more yard work, grass growing. The one thing I do like about wintertime is that I feel like I can make a lot of progress when it comes to like weeds and redoing a garden and cleaning it out, because stuff just doesn't grow in the winter. We don't really get snow much. I think the last time we had snow was the year my daughter was born. So it's been a while, like almost 5 years. So yeah, we don't get a lot of snow, so we can still do a whole lot in the winter, and our temperatures are pretty mild. We can get a lot done, but the grass does not grow here in the winter. At least whatever is in my yard doesn't grow in the wintertime. All right, so we got this part all mowed. I still have to do like all the section over by the greenhouse, behind the house, under the pecan tree. Got the borders put around these apple trees. That's a crab apple tree, but it's there hopefully for pollination and animal food. So got them mulched. And then I didn't do like all of the, because we've got watermelons growing there and sweet potatoes growing here, like come through the fence. So just leaving that there until all the plants are done for the fall, and we'll clean up everything. I was trying to get some of the edge, because it's hard to get the edge and the corners of the fence line with the riding mower. So I was trying to get them with the push mower, but the push mower is doing this thing where as soon as it turns on, like it's full of gas, and the oil in it looks fine. I checked the oil. It like chugs and shuts off right away. So, I mean, we've had it for 5 or 6 years at this point, and I've never really done any maintenance on it. So, it's on my list to do, like, get somebody either to come teach me or take them someplace to get maintenance done on the riding mower and the push mower, for like when we're done with the fall before we put them away for the winter time. So, yeah. I definitely need to get a shower though. This is like an all-day event doing the mowing and stuff. And especially like right now I'm trying to do like the end of season type of cleanup stuff along the fence line and clean up the tree branches and stuff along the fence line and all the things. So I can't get it all done in one day. It's a lot. It's a lot. I feel pretty good about the progress that we made. We're gonna get up in the morning and get ready and go out to the lake and have a great day. I hope you all had a great 3-day weekend and got to do something fun or work on your garden. I'll see you next time. Bye.